I was too excited, because this was my first trip to Ooty. My camera was ready to capture the beauty of the hill station. We halted in Gundlupet, near Mysore, before we started our journey early in the morning. It was a scenic drive through the Bandipur Reserve Forest. After 15 minutes of driving, we spotted a deer hurdle and a wild boar walking next to the road. It was 7:30 in the morning when we reached Mudumalai Tiger Reserve. Here we had a pit stop and finished our breakfast. On the way, we spotted many elephants. Once out of the reserve forest, we stopped for a hot cup of tea. Our first destination was Paikara Lake. Situated amidst a lush green shola forest, Paikara Lake was formed as a result of the dam and power plant constructed on the river. The large motorboats give you a ride on the lake for 20 to 30 minutes. Before reaching Ooty town, we stopped at Shooting Point, a picturesque patch of meadows amidst the rolling green hills of the Nilgiris. Even though the sun was exactly above our heads, we were feeling a cool breeze. It made us stay long there itself. Here, we were engaged in making Instagram reels. Later in the evening, we visited the Rose Garden. Containing more than 20,000 varieties of roses, the Rose Garden is one of the most beautiful and well-maintained gardens you find in the country. The next morning, we traveled by toy train from Ooty to Coonoor. The toy train experience was awful, and we all enjoyed the ride. The almost nostalgic toy train gives visitors a revitalizing travel experience, moving through lush green tea estates, thick forests, tall eucalyptus trees, and lofty mountains. In Coonoor, we hired a tempo traveler and headed towards the Lamb's Rock Peak. In between, we stopped at a tea estate. It was beautiful. We all took some pictures, too. Lamb's Rock Peak was a huge trek. Counted as the topmost tourist attractions in Coonoor and a must-visit place for nature admirers, the Lamb's Rock offers some fascinating views of the surrounding valleys, which are hard to miss. It is a romantic gem for couples and a famous picnic spot for families with children. Later, in the afternoon, we were at Ooty Lake. Here, we had to wait in a long queue for a boat ride. Eucalyptus trees and greenery all around surround Ooty Lake, and it is a great place to experience the beauty of this hill station. On the third day, we visited Botanical Garden. The flower show was on, and we took a few snaps in the garden. The Ooty Flower Show is an annual event which is held in the Ooty Botanical Gardens. The main objective of this show is to exhibit the flora. The heritage of flora in Ooty is worth showing to the world. Then we visited Doddabetta, a heaven for hikers. It is one of the most visited places in Ooty, with a magnificent view of the surrounding areas as you climb to the top. You can view the entire Nilgiri mountains from this picturesque peak because of its strategic location between the eastern and western Ghats. Sadly, it was raining during our visit. It's time to head back to Bengaluru after spending 3 delightful days with family and friends. I thank all of them for spending such good time with me.